He found a squeaky toy. Allow me to pop it up for you guys. There you go. Oh, there he goes. Well, I'm glad he broke everything. Yes, everything went way too chaotic, way too quickly, and broke everything. It was a little more than upsetting. Y'all managed to get to the hype train level 5, and yep, fucked it up. So I'm both impressed and concerned for your power. And I might need to put attack in that sooner than I thought I would. The good thing is that, because you guys got the level 5, you guys unlocked this for a good while. Enjoy your blomp. And yes, you may blow me if you so choose. Unlimited power. Yeah, I didn't hear any sound either. Wait. Hold up. Chisar, did you just tip me $195? What? People there in St. Louis thought you'd like to see some of the scene. With every power arming to the teeth. Preparing. What? Don't worry about his knives. What? I can't. You're a crazy son of a bitch, and I love you, Cheshire. You deserve that. Thank you for that. No, sincerely, thank you for all your support. You managed to help me through this a lot. That helps a lot. Thank you. Tux, you say thank you? You say thank you, Tux? He wants to say hello. Now, why I don't hear sound is the next question. Let me try this.
Drop it.
Maybe. Well, that's still fucked up. That's good to know. I can't hear it. No worries. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. So half the stuff's still fixed. The other stuff's still broken. Heck. Well, because of your gracious contributions, we are doing both Puppet Playtime and a Dakimakura drawing in our soon future. So, Because color made both impressed and terrified of your generosity. Allow me to pop this back up. Before I get a second here, before I forget. Thank you for the boobs, too. What's the cream? Nothing. The cream is definitely nothing, I assure you. Why can't I hear anything? Oh. Never mind. I can hear it. Alright, we're good. Beautiful. We're owed a cream anyways because Artem was muted after we broke shit. You broke so much of my stream, and we just got your... Toad is also terrifying, and I will not be replaying that unless I have to, young man. Will Smith, I can't hear you! I can't hear Will Smith. What happened, Will? Can you guys hear Will? Okay. So literally, you somehow managed to reset almost everything. I'm impressed. I'm thoroughly impressed. Angry, a little upset, a little scared, but impressed. So, one thing we're going to do real quick is that I'm going to go through our alerts and basically change everything. The work. So basically I have to turn it to monitor off and on, over and over for every single thing. I don't know what this song is. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it. It's really odd. Oh, so this is not really swing, I gotta be honest. Alright. We control it. Yeah, you've taken over my stream. The mods are uprising. I'm gonna have to take them out one by one. By any means necessary. And don't you forget it. Let's try that. Alright. Hello, everyone. Alright. Alright, Will. Show me what you got. Nope, Will. Damn it, Will. I got Archangel's mods from what I've seen. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Just because... What the dumb bitch? I can hear that. Fuck yourself. Yeah, bullshit. I hate you. Fucking depression. What the fuck was that? Fucking muffin. Fuck. What? What kind of basic white ass shit is this? Motherfucker, help me. I gotta be honest, Will. You gotta speak up, buddy. There you go, Will, buddy.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Now you've done it. Congratulations, we are now somewhat back on track. No, he manages to... Yeah, there's a reason why he's managed to get my nerves so much. Was his Raskus stuff. I bought a book about 101 Ways to Decorate Christmas. It's just a little light reading. I will fuck you up. I swear to God. I will use this knife if I have to. If I can hold on the screen for more than 5 seconds, I'll cut you up, boy. Don't watch me. Whammy with famous walking. Wow. God. I didn't want to do this. But you left me no goddamn choice! I will flex on you and show off all my guns. And you cannot stop me. Perish. No, I'm not ready! Ah! Tux was looking at the screen too. I had to cover up my titties.
Bro.
Bro?
She made fucking bangs. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
This right here is my favorite thing ever. In the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
I appreciate you guys testing out the stuff for me. Enjoy your alert, Alchemist. Oh my God. Well, the good news is that due to our insanity, we have 4 more wheel spins to do. Right? Because, yeah, we spun for 1, now we got, 20, so we got 4 more wheel spins to go to. Razor wants to put me a shirt on? Alright. There you go, you son of a bitch. This is what you get. Actually, I don't think I have this work with other stuff, unfortunately, is it? I mean, that kind of works. Sweet, that actually works. Nice. I don't think this works though with my scarf yet. No, my scarf does not work. Knives, I swear to fuck. No, don't test chunking. Please. No. I forbid it. I absolutely forbid it. Don't fucking do it. I see you click the button. No. 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 Shirt off again. I see how it is. Something's coming together. I can't take my shirt off. I did it. I'm doing my best. Also, Dalmatian, I was about to lose my shit earlier when you gap. Arcton will no doubt actually wear like shorts out when it's like 40 degrees and be warm. Wayne, don't encourage him. God. So, now that my mind is broken in more than one way, As Snipes puts it, chat streamer relationship is like if a guy made a convincing threat to another guy and said, "Dance, monkey, dance." Is that a reference to the Muppets? I'm number one. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Why not make it auto? Because I can't actually have it short key it sometimes. Because if I have it it can't do shortcuts like that. Oh yeah, my legs womp too. I get all around big. Now, of course, my underwear can't handle it. But I usually outgrow my underwear pretty quickly. They're not as elasticy as I would hope. But no, they do it. Now, we owe you guys 4 wheel spins. So before I forget and get distracted for another time, let's fix that. The wheel's not... Psst. Wheel. Hey. Wheel. You gotta do audio. Wheel. Wheel. Psst. Wheelie. Wheelie. You guys the music. The music? You know, the music that we have on the wheel? You should do it. You should do it to the fucking music! There we go. Well, wheel, what do we have here?
Poppy!
Poppy's fine. I appreciate that, Journey. We have 4 spins. What could possibly go wrong? How many does it take to flex my pecs? Ooh, 1 insult for 1 lucky fellow. Beautiful, beautiful. What else we got on the table tonight? Spin 2. Should the shirts be gone? But... What's this? The shirt's already gone! Oh my god! How could this happen? What else could lie story this evening? A Mad Lib? Okay, we haven't done a Mad Lib for a while. I'm excited about that. What's up? I will not be sharing my airport dreams to you. No, I will not. I don't care how cute you think you are. It's the thought that counts, Journey. Don't worry. It's the thought that counts. And absolutely nothing for the last time. Wonderful. Wonderful. Arkin, if you'd like to redeem his shirt off points, I don't think you can, but you can check if you can. Alright. Drop a 1 in chat if you want to be insulted by yours truly. Cheshire, since you and Badger were the top donors, if you'd like to do it, I will give you a right away. Alright. They're still with us, ladies and gentlemen. Man, all you want to be insulted by me. I don't know if I should be worried or concerned or what about this. Regardless. Allow us to return to the media and get on with it. Or better yet, we have the Zoom. It would seem that my outline's fucked up again. Amazing.
Drop it.
Really? On my Zoom? Okay. Tifa, why you no squeak? Is Tifa squeaking? What? I'll close Tifa and reopen it. Let's try it out. Oh, but Dora, you just blow me, that's fine. And yes, I did win. How many does it take? I'm fine. How many does it take to flex my muscles? Give it a nice little womp womp. I think all of them. Just a lot. There you go. Anyway.
Drop it.
Anyway. I'm feeling a Shakespeare Mad Lib tonight. Cheshire, an insult for you. After, you know, you gifted me all these sweet, tender things, I have to insult you, as is the way we do things on this channel, apparently. You know how it is. Cheshire, Cheshire Jack, your smile is so wide that even my dumpy says damn. And is that an insult or a compliment for him? Wait, is that okay? Hey, Ryan. Cheshire, your smile is so small that even... Shut up, Wayne. Cheshire, your smile is so small that it makes the Jokers look like a fucking billboard in comparison. There. I did it now. No, I'm broken. I'm so broken. Please help me, God. Badger? Badger, I don't know if I even want to waste my time. Because I feel like I'll just badger you with my insults. I'm not even going to apologize for that bad pun. Bonzo, they did break my stream again. It was terrifying.
Drop it.
Cheshire, can I get some, milk in my coffee? I mean, mommy milk, mommy milk, mommy milk, breast milk, mommy... Well, fuck. Just buy better sound. My God. He's right. The answer is there all along. Hot chocolate. Eggnog's overrated. Now, we got a Mad Lib assigned for us. I'm thinking of Shakespeare. So I'm gonna have you guys throw stuff at me. And we are going to... I need to calm my brain down. How about a scene from Romeo and Juliet, eh? Alright. I'm gonna ask you guys for some stuff, like nouns, adjective stuff. I'm gonna have you throw at me, okay? So I'm gonna need some basic stuff. I'm gonna need some verbs, some adjectives, some nouns. Throw them at me, okay? And I'll write them in as I see them come in. And we'll read this Mad Lib together. Romeo and Juliet. I know, I didn't deny it, Stives. $2. Got it. Alright. Maybe at first now, what else? Don't copy that floppy. Copy. Verb. Got it. Floppy? That'd be adjective. Roblox? Is that a plural noun? It is now. Raskus, fuck you. That's we'll put it on here. Got Raskus. Walking for a verb. Okay, quibble. I don't know what quibble means. Shit. I'll put it as a verb. Same verb, okay. Activision or Blizzard? Okay, I'll pop that there. Alright, I need some more adjectives. And I need an adjective, an adverb, and a part of the and a few body parts. Cool as a verdict argue about a trivial matter. Oh, okay. Good to know. I'll have to keep that on for future. You're missing. Oh, we're making ad-libber now. Elbow? Okay. Interest, now's your first one. Round. Pinky toe, pecs, booty behind. Floor-like. Oh, I need one more. That. Yeah, give me an adverb, and then we should be. Yeah, give me an adverb, and I'll be done.
You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Gather round, he's making a list, checking it twice. He's
all right.
Find out who's naughty and nice.
Quickly, that was the first one I saw. Alright, and then my last adjective I saw one up here. Rotund. Alright. Allow me to introduce you, chat, to Romeo and Juliet, Act 1, Scene 5, as written by Raskus' Twitch chat. Twitch 12/8/21. God, I can't believe it's almost the end of 2021. Romeo. If I copy with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the floppy fine is this. My lips, two rotund pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough toolbox with a tender kiss. Juliet. Married pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For the saints have roadblocks that pilgrims' hands do touch, and elbow to elbow is holy palmer's kiss. Romeo. And not saints' titties, and holy palmers too? Juliet. Aye, titties that have been used in prayer. Romeo. Oh then, enormous saint, let lips do what hands do. Thy grant thou, lest Raskus turn to despair. Fuck you, Juliet. Saints still have shit, though grant for prayer's sake. Romeo. Then shit not while my prayer Activision I take. He kisses her. Thus my lips be thine, my sin purged. Juliet. Then have my lips the sin that they have took. Romeo. Sin from thy lips, I'll trespass quickly urged. Beautiful. Beautiful, everyone. Lovely. Yeah, I titties that they must use in prayer. When the titties are so good, you're going, oh God. That's one to use in a prayer. Better than what Shakespeare could have wrote? Oh God. Ah! I'm an abomination. Beautiful. That was scary. Okay. Whew! Now that we've gone through our madness for the evening, and we are now, you know what, I can't actually see the right time anymore. 90 minutes into the stream. Do you think we should get back to our actual project? I don't know if the last 90 minutes have been art. They've been something. But Cheshire, I'll be doing ploppy playtime. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's try it again. Or I just break everything. There we go. Poopy poo time! Funny, funny stuff. No, we'll be doing Poppy Playtime very soon then for you. Just let me know when you can be there since you did technically earn it. And we'll be also doing the document Kuro drawing relatively soon then too. Cause I need to order more Raskus ones. You guys managed to buy out my entire overstock of Raskus document Kuros, so he was bi as fuck? Probably. No, I'm bi because like I enjoy female personalities in relationships, but I love the male body. So it's like confusion. Which is why like, you know, massive titties get me going. So I just kinda learned to deal with it. The story's art in itself, if you say so. Yeah, that's right at the end of the journey. Oh yeah, you want to look at these personalities, baby? Let me show you my personalities up to you. Oh yeah. A pair of personalities. Beautiful. No, why the choking? You're a bastard. Okay. And the maturity is really growing in chat. Okay. I got split personalities. You don't know me. Leveraging my assets. I'll take it. Well then. We were doing something artistic. It's only downhill from here. It's only gonna get worse. As is the way things happen in this world. God, my tits are cold. There we go. You did break it. It can only get worse. Or better. Yes. Highlight it. When we do this, we do like a... that. Brush it. Soft pressure. There we go. Okay, that's 70. And erase the overlap. There we go. Chop on easy glasses. Like this. Oh no. I made everything black and white. This is not what's supposed to happen. Look at that fucking dork down there. Here we go. Oh, Bones, I hope you're ready. I've given your close friend a lot of ideas for interior design, so you have to prepare for that now. Dwarf next to Tux? Are you referring to me? Is that a reference to me? How dare you? How dare you? There we go. Tux like, I see all. There's grasshopper. Yeah, there's grasshopper down there. Definitely. Journey, you take that back. I don't have a broken paw like he does. Yeah, you. Hiding out in your kennel. Although you heard the bag and now it's immediately at my side. Uh-huh. Don't worry about it, Bonzo. Fine to get one. There you go, buddy. Oop. Oh god. I'm sorry I controlled Z. Oh yeah, I want me to move it all the way up there. Okay, we'll not do that. Okay, we'll just leave it there. Sorry, Tux, the Christmas list is going to be over you for the rest of this year because I can't change it. This is a sacrifice I have to take. I'm not worried, I just want to talk. Don't worry, buddy. We're all talking here. All just sharing some kind words with each other. Nothing bad happening here. Nope, no siree. Just nice chat. You're next! Wow, okay. Badger, put the shirt on. Wah, wah. And goes the shirt on. Oh. You made my shirt black by blowing it up. What the fuck? Damn it. Oh no, he found the toy again. Looks like he's staring in judgment. Tux? He does that a lot. He's a very fortunate shirt stretchy enough to handle me, but you never know some days. Alright, do some adjustment layers here. Some levels. How about 10? Probably too much, yeah. He's too dark down there. 240. That helps.
The most famous classic in all the world of music.
And for one. And then let's do some color balance probably. Yeah. We'll add a little more of a warm fall hue. No more yellow. That's too much. And move my humps. Common issue I have to deal with. as you can see. It's a very common issue I have to deal with. I'm insane, help me. That was 2 of them. I know that reference. Don't worry about Knightley. I do got thighs. Bonzo, are you being sarcastic with me? I can't believe it. I do plan on putting the LUL emote. I'll make a Raskus one and make it the free follower emote, by the way. I plan on doing that relatively soon, but just want to share that with you. I know, right? Bonzo never sarcastic ever. He only treats me with kindness and fairness and never ever teases me. Never, ever, never. My whiplash didn't make the noise. I'm a little upset. That's better. Anyway, this one's good for me, I think. I don't need to blur the background anymore. Save as. No, maybe export it. What? How big is this image? Oh, geez, it's 102 megabytes. Too much. That is too much. I'm gonna fight you guys, I swear to God. Change this to 50%. That should help a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't like me using VC face and Photoshop at the same time, I'm finding. Especially with how big these images are. There we go. Yeah, it's my personality, honestly, that's the big part. Is that a scene? I'll need to check that. That sounds entertaining. Yeah, we have some pictures here. I need to figure out which ones I want to keep or edit. Of me doing a mud run. And Artem was there helping do photography with my father. It was very muddy. And splash. Yeah, I can't handle the pure compliments. Those are the ones I don't know how to deal with. Deadpool vibes? I mean, you're not... For me? That's the thing I have to deal with. So... What place did I get it? My personality? Or... Whee! Thinking this one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh yeah, I think we already edited that one. Yeah, we already edited that one, so we're done. I'm just gonna edit out my... Yeah, I'm gonna edit out that bit. Okay. I'm gonna edit out that person behind us. And that one. And then I'll edit those other ones in groups. I got muddy. Oh, we did actually, it was not actually like what place did you finish kind of race. It was more just can you finish. It's more based on cooperation stuff. I also didn't do very well because not only did I throw up that morning on the way, like before I left, when I got there, within 5 minutes of the start of the course, I got the massive wasp hornet sting in my hand that basically made have allergic reaction on the course, and I threw up another 2 times while doing the rest of the run, as well as then tripping over the fire jump because one of the logs was sticking out too far after the jump, and so I twisted my ankle about 90 degrees. So it was less than me actually way more because of fucking surviving. I usually love mud runs. I do great with them. But this one just fucked me up. So it wasn't a great one. Which is a shame because some of the obstacles were actually super dope. But no, the wasp somehow, the hornet got through my glove and left a huge mark on my hand for like 2 months. So yeah, it was not a good time. I enjoy them. This wasn't a mud run. It was a death race. The 5K obstacle course. Yeah, it basically was. Arton didn't know if he would be up working that weekend or not, so he didn't sign up, but he did photography with my dad, so this is a lot of his photos you'll be seeing here. And a lot of these I really like how they turned out, so... I didn't actually get some TLC that they deserve. There was mud. There was mud. Like, that's literally mud. I don't follow where this is going now. Yeah, Hornets was a really weird obstacle. I don't know why they added Hornets into it. I don't think it was really necessary to add that obstacle, but no, it was not enough of the official mud run, I think. I think the ones in Duluth had much more mud. Like, literally sinking into the mud. You're amazed as if you didn't lose both your shoes by the time you're done with that kind of thing. This one I'm going to play with the light a little bit, because it's way too over bright, as you guys can see. I might use a white and honestly do something with it. Like me, a killer mud run? Was the mud run the killer, or how'd that work out? I wonder if I can, like, add a skybox behind that or something. Ooh, I wonder. There's a new... mural filters. Gmod Death Run. Output options. Okay. And okay. Landscape, mixer. They had us like a well then, read through wire seems a bit much. I thought they had one for like background adding. I thought they had one for like a new tool you could do like add a background easily to it. Let's try this one. There's a landscape mixer, maybe that'll help. The guy got murdered. Makes sense. That sounds like it'll be a murdery thing. Barely an episode, there are 4 corpses? Huh. That seems a bit rough. Oh. That didn't quite work out like I thought we did. We'll cancel that. I thought there was one where you just drop in a background now. I mean, I can do the hard way if I need to. That's fine. Ooh, sky replacement. There we go. Yeah, the puppets are great. That helped a little bit. Let's see if we can play with it. There's some clouds. Doesn't need to be that strong. I'll just do a simple blue, maybe. That's too simple. Johnny is down there. Well, so did my hands just stop tracking for some reason? Interesting. Here's a cute pup on the net. crop. Yeah, I'll probably go and try to figure out the background later. Because otherwise, maybe I can create a clipping mask of just the white. We'll do not continuous for this, see what happens here. The blur is kind of interesting, but we can try it out here. We'll try it. We'll do a clipping mask. Inverse. If we were just dropping a yellow or whatever behind it. It's a lot of overfill, as you can see. Just Shrekin behind you. That's terrifying. The only one person I want behind me is a big buff boy, if you know what I mean. But that's not happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah, there's a lot of outline, unfortunately, because it's a blur, so... It's fine, for now. The sharp contrast, honestly, is not bad. Alright. I'll go back to that one. I want to work on this one. It's really cute. This is actually a really nice picture of Art in an Eye, and I want to make it work. I also actually need to reopen that one I just saved because I'm an idiot. This one. I'm gonna toy with the shirt muscles a little bit. Later. I have so many wrinkles. What the heck? I look so old. See, like, you're not, like, handsome by any means, but you can tell it's not about, oh my god, he's a model. It's more about, like, you can tell there's genuine, like, enjoyment and happiness. You're having fun actually doing this with me. And that's why that's why it's such a nice photo. It's genuine joy, which is kind of hard to get out of you sometimes, so I happily embrace it. Which is why the pup hood pictures are adorable. Also, Art, remember, most people in this chat are gay, so you can take their opinion to a grain of salt or legitly. A decent bear look, yeah, there you go. Art doesn't know how to handle these emotions. Keep doing his layers. There we go. There we go. Nice little blend. That helped a little bit. Erase my eye. You're right. That was the thing that was wrong with it the whole time. Also, I'm not sure how many folks here know or enjoy Discworld, not Discworld. Everyone should love Discworld. The Oddworld games. But I've played a little bit of Soulstorm, and honestly, I love it. This kid is a cheaper version of Botox. Yep, it works out. can do spot hue brush. Like that. That can be gone. You're like, why do you pay for Photoshop? It's stupid. Like, I really only pay for it like for one reason, because I actually do a lot of photo editing on it, and like the quality can help. It shows. There we go. Also, I gave him a haircut, so it looks nice for once, instead of, you know, everywhere. Anyway, guys, we can do this. We'll do this. We'll make him kawaii. Look at him so kawaii. There you go. Is that good for you? That does make you feel good, buddy? Yeah, you thought I couldn't take a compliment. No, the thing I wanted to do mostly with this picture was take out her. She's ruining my moment! So, my goal here is to remove her somehow. If I need to crop it, so be it, but oops. There we go. Let me get goblin potato and peas. I mean, what am I then to you? Obviously, I have too many faces of the issue. Which one's the real me? I don't know anymore. Ooh. That lip. Keep much of this green as I can for referencing. But the hair's kind of everywhere, so I can deal with that. I'm literally just going to delete her. Goodbye, ma'am. And just for fun, let's try an autofill and see what happens here. A half Turian, half skull, half pup, half IRL face mask. That just sounds... That's just confusing. That's too much work. That also sounds more like it'll be an absolute fucking monster than anything. Select, modify, expand. Alright, now we're going to content aware fill. I don't want the referencing to run here. If we take this off, will it change it? That does. We'll leave that on there. What's gonna happen here? Oh god, it fucks it up so bad. But yeah, it's a little bit silly here, but we can play with that. I think that just sounds like the Phantom of the Opera did too many crack cocaine in the bathroom, and then they just kind of end up with that. I might just, for everyone's sake, just literally crop the photo a little bit for us. Arkin, how dare you be so taller than me? There, this is easier to fill now. Is it Alt F5? No, Control Alt F5. It's a combo again. Oh, Shift F5. There it is. What about his short? You're short. I will fight you with the power of God as my privilege. It almost worked. I want to make it too good, but I just need to make it good enough. Hey, that worked. That almost worked. Here we go. Now no one will ever know. There we go. That looks pretty legit. Beautiful. Fine, Arkin, I'll let you answer what you think, how tall you think I am. Wow. Absolute genius over there, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. I'm 5'11". Wow. And you're worried about me having super flat. I need a muffin to throw at you! I swear to God. Oh, I can detect your face. That's cool. Oh, can I literally just play with your face? This is new. Alright, how do you think that? Eh? Oh my God.
Just like
This is amazing. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh my god, this is amazing. It's my crowning achievement. No, but with Baby Man. Baby, baby man, baby. I can't go over that though. That's just amazing. I can't unsee that. Anyway. Anyway, I bash his skull in. End of story. Sure look derpy over here. Looks like I have a stumpy arm. Yeah, I'm just customizing Ark's character build right now. There we go. How dare my music stop? Hello, cuz. If you took the derp and the light blue shirt out, I mean, like, with... You want to take him out? Okay, fine. Take the shot! I'll fight you later. Give Ark the T-Rex build? What the fuck does that mean? What the hell is that? No. Yeah, Tux is all asleep back there. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you out. I'm sorry. There he is. Good pupper. That's a very wide angle of my chest, isn't it? There. I took the blue guy out of the shot now. Alright, now just add some of our levels. And some color and saturation here. There we go. I got big pecs, it's an issue. It's like sometimes I can't see my toes. I'm gonna have to deal with daily. Sometimes I ask, do I even have toes? Maybe. Maybe. Text me. Oh, UPS did again. Okay. The side-on shot to gauge your front to back depth. I mean, if you really want to, okay. How's that for you? Is that what you're looking for? Bonjour. Don't hit Johnny when I'm not looking. There you go, there's your side to side.
Drop it.
How dare you? I am a professional. Or something. The white's a little too much. Let's change it. There we go. The white's a little too much. It's starting to get a little worn out. Poppy, get off Jack's arm. Hey, you Jack squat. Wait, no, I'm not ready. No, ah! I don't have moves. I have muscle here. So rude. Anyway, I'll save that. Goodbye. Alright. Yeah, I'm an idiot. You'll have to forgive me. It's very common for me to just be an idiot. I let you guys know what Tux's real name every time. And yet you don't get mad at me for that. Double standards. Jesus Christ. I can't even believe it.
Bruh.
After all the food I've made him. He does make good food, I will give him that. I'm sorry, I'm just...
Drop it.
Just just cancel me, okay? I'm ready to be canceled live on stream. Just do it. End my existence. I'm about to end this whole man's career. Arcton? Uh-oh. Are you actually gonna do what I think you're gonna do? I hope not. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Fine! Don't break my stream again!
Bro. She made fucking
Beans, what the?
I have a very big chin. Just come back straight to ass. Oh my god, you guys are making me insane! I don't know how that deals, you guys. Actually, if I turn the saturation down here... This actually might be a good desaturated one. Except for the pup mask. The Chin Boy's back. Chin Wonder. Select color range. Okay. Damn right it is. Let's try this.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold,
Cancel that. Why do you wear a mask? Well, because it's fun. It makes me help build self-confidence in public when I do it. It makes me kind of focus more on the important things of life, about being happy and just trying to have fun rather than being worried about all my anxiety all the time. And a bunch of other stuff like that. So, it's a bunch of stuff like that that really just kind of is what I do it for.
there is nothing for me but to love you.
Okay, I don't know about that though.
Just the way you look
It was a pandemic, wear a fucking mask. Ugh. Can't believe you, man. Let's just try Fitty here.
never, never change.
And I do continuous.
Breathless charm. I want you please arrange it, 'cause I love you. Girl, you know I love you. Just the way you look.
Mr. One to help me.
Just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Oops.
Just the way you look tonight. Yeah, girl. I've been waiting all night to tell you how good you look. It makes me wanna
This song makes me feel weird.
place a ring. Na 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 na. The way you look tonight. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So good, so
Also, how's this Christmas related? I don't quite understand that.
just the way you look.
Apparently it was a mask and we're hoodies a lot since we got expecting a large crowd. I can feel that. And I guess I did do it as my Rona mask, and it fucking works, I think, so. The foreplay song. I knew it. Alright. I know there are easier ways to do this, but I'm just kind of going at it. We know how to spell jangle. Why do you need to spell jingle bells? I don't understand. Oh god, shut the fuck up. Alright, let's try this for fun. Cool. There we go. I want to snuggle too. What else new? Yeah, I don't blame you there. He does it well. No, negative. All the way black and white or just part of it? Having a little bit of color seep through helps really kind of make the blue pop more, actually. Just gonna turn the vibers all the way down. Cool. I haven't even watched the last one. I should probably do that, shouldn't I? Okay. I wonder if I can do it just for this layer, or do a different vibrance. Using the women's shoulder behind Raskus' ass as a curve of the thigh wearing a thong theme, that can't be safe. I can kind of see it. I'm sure she's fine. Probably. It's become a war photo. The young pup makes his way through the trenches of Normandy, colorized 1942. I know, I kind of felt that too. I won't lie. There we go. Why do you want to try one? I think it'd be fun, challenge. Like, do it with try to do it like with Dark Souls or something like that. Thick! There you go. It's possible to do one-handed gaming? Yeah, tell it the delinquent ghost who has beaten Dark Souls on a fucking stream deck and one-handed Bloodborne and stuff like that. It is photo manipulation, you are right. There we go. How lucky can one guy be? He kissed me. Like a fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Speaking of Fallout New Vegas. Is completely black. Without her, and he could back. This is what's said. Ain't that a hole in the floor?
My head
There's something spinning. Like something sitting right. Screaming. Like to go to bed. Screaming.
my life is gonna be
Beautiful. Yeah, so what I do is with the crop is that I take away a little bit of this area because now that my eye is on that third layer here, it helps keep it kind of all in the right spot. And I'm on this 2/3 instead of having to overlap. So maybe if I could do is that if I had more over here, I could do this with my eye being there. But due to the way it is, right there, it also keeps it kind of more, everyone's still in focus, kind of like that. So we do that.
like this sailor said, quote,
Ain't that a hole in the floor? How do you hate rule thirds? It's like the way to do stuff. Alright, let's try our,
if this is just to be,
let's try this new neural filter on here. Beautiful life that never
will be
was
when
much. It's nothing, it's on deck.
I couldn't feel any.
Alright, let's play some more, Depth of Field, shall we?
Tell me quick,
Quick! Quick!
tell me quick, another kick in the head.
Ooh! That's cool.
I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on a Christmas tree.
You just found where I was.
Cracker, a bang, that's me. A bang, that's me. If you pull me right in half, I give you things to make you laugh. Paper hats,
The one thing that the ear doesn't really work sometimes.
everything that's nice. I'm a little Christmas cracker hanging on a
Yeah, the left ear kind of gets out of focus, but like everyone else really stays in focus.
cracker. That's me.
It can, just sometimes it doesn't.
A message to my sister Anne. She's gonna meet a tall,
Ooh,
dark,
cool.
handsome man. Napoleon's hat for poor little henpecked dad. He's having the grandest night that he's ever had. A tiny little trumpet for baby Joe.
I'll probably have to undo that one.
A lot of bright balloons make
Legacy of King. I have heard of Legacy of King. I did buy one of them on PS3 before the digital store went down.
That's me.
You need to add a bullet shot speed going past.
That's me.
You can imagine it.
That's me. If you pull me right in half, I give you things to make you laugh. Paper hats and good advice, pretty little toys and everything. That's nice. I'm a little Christmas cracker.
Yeah, I'll just need to take out the remove the ear thing. What if I'm gonna do the temperature here? What happens here?
Cracker.
I can make it warmer or colder.
Me a bang, a bang, a bang, a bang, a bang, a bang, a that's me. A bang, 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 a bang,
Cool.
a bang, a bang, a that's me.
Let's try that.
That's me.
Mi amore, je t'adore. I love you forevermore.
That's cool, but I don't think it's.
In London town or Germany. Dish, lieber dish. Just one wish to have
It's a little fucky up here, as you can see.
Say that you will be my girl. I love you all around the world. Te amo, yeti bello blue. Hawaii means I love you, or else good day. I mean it, girl. I love you all around the world. Love me all around the world. In every country, you're my girl. Kissing you, my one intent. In every land and continent. You're the one, it's only
It's a little fucky around the ear.
Now my heart's all in a whirl. I'm in love.
But that's not too bad.
I've read the laws
because of passion. Well, let's go international.
There we go, that helps.
Beauty can be found in every country,
I
every
just kind of
town.
fake it right there.
More and more, the one for me, just like Marie and Tiffany, searching for the perfect pearl, sending love around the world.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, I love you.
Upper Wars.
For every girl, I love you all around the world. Love me all around the world. In every country,
Alright.
every girl. Kissing them, my one intent.
And save.
Every land and continent. Everyone,
Cool.
only you.
Whoop.
From Anchor Point to Timbuktu. And now my heart's all in a whirl. I'm in love around the world.
I don't know how many more of these I should do. It's already 11 o'clock here.
Ti amo, aishiteru, chérie, je t'aime, I love you too. Sagapo, I mean it, girl.
Why? So unnecessary. Meanie. By the way, this is the thing I picked up from Target that you guys voted on in the Discord. So I got this one that you guys wanted. So we can build that sometime in the next month or two. I also got a gingerbread house for us to make too on stream, so we're all set for that now. Should I? Do I have? 1 second, just so you guys don't see something inappropriate. Let me check if I have my base pup thing here.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Why'd you open up as a fucking OneDrive? You stop. Stop. Is this the right one? It's a base.
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank.
I'm sure we can find something better.
He drove into a drifted bank, and we all got upset.
I'm just finding something so it doesn't get Alright, this is gonna be good. Alright. Johnny said said we can make him a pupfoot, and so therefore we shall.
A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out on the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as their eyes sprawling lay, but quickly drove away. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Yeah, Johnny has more round stuff.
Jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
What if we make the probably aqua again? Because cobalt, royal blue is a dark blue. Cobalt is like
Now the ground is white. Do it while you're young.
he's definitely an aqua blue.
The girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. Just get a bobtail bay, 244.
And I can affirm that aqua is a good color. the top of his head. Probably do the same color. What is this? Oh my god. I don't get a bug at all. Oh, I know. I'm sure he would love it. Alright, inner ear. What's what? That's the inside the ear. Probably the aqua, then do the middle of the ear be his, kind of the darker cobalt, maybe? Yeah, default muzzle for him. Short muzzles honestly just kind of look weird. And muzzle long ones are just like too much wobble wobble. Alright. Now what would Johnny have here? Johnny! Yeah, Johnny would look adorable. Well, hi, Mr. Roly-Poly down there. Unfortunately, he's kind of a lot of aqua, unfortunately, but we can definitely play with colors in a bit after we figure out the main stuff. Obviously, there's too much aqua. The whisker kind of pop, fur detail. I see him more as a flash of red. Yeah, either you put the red on the hood, or better yet, just have him have a red handkerchief as a pup. Would probably be better, honestly. Yeah, aqua blue is technically the light blue is the thing. Because cobalt is that one, navy is dark, royal blue is what here? Royal blue is even darker than that. Yeah, so I just said aqua is a base. I think he would definitely probably be a grommet. And then Giles, I think we'll have him be... Honestly, having some nice aqua and white would probably look good. I know that's kind of going off my own style a little bit, but I can confirm it works. What's the additional one? Oh, if there's another thing over there. Alright, let's do that. The snaps. Ooh, we can customize the snaps, right. There should be silver, and then these should be silver as well. Alright, let's play with him now. Huckleberry Hound with some color adjustments. I can see it. Yeah, he'd probably be a 2-eyebrow kind of pup. Make him... They're 9 on black right now. What if we make him like a cobalt blue? Okay. How about the lip be white and the bridge be cobalt? Oh, what does that look like? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Still too much aqua, but... What are we drawing? Well, right now we're designing a pup hood for Johnny Jellyjell. Trying to figure out what colors to go where.
I see everybody. I make the greatest party. Well, it's Christmas.
We can do that down there. Probably needs more white. I'm thinking his inner eye. Yeah, the inner ear should probably be white. Maybe? What if we change the crown to like a...
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus.
Let's change the ears here to... change the outside to white. And then outer inside to aqua.
He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus.
Maybe all of it? Mom's is hard.
He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good, for goodness sake.
What am I missing here, guys? Something doesn't feel right quite yet. Maybe do...
Oh, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
That kind of works a little better. I don't know if the aqua base works for him. Like, having all that. There's too much aqua, unfortunately. Like, obviously that's what he is, but like, where do you differentiate that? John, I need your dumpy out here for a second. Thank you. Okay.
Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming.
What if I make the base the normal smooth black?
Magnolia trees at night, sparkling bright. Fields of cotton love.
We meant to crown the aqua.
When it's Christmas time in New Orleans.
Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now that the black helps even it out.
Mississippi folks gathering there, 'cause it's Christmas time in New Orleans.
Maybe.
Dixieland Santa Claus leading the band to a good old Creole beat. Golly, what a spirit. You can only hear it.
Make it camo. Obviously, Johnny Colors.
Your cares will disappear when you hear. Hallelujah, St. Nicholas is here.
Maybe keep the chin up one.
Christmas time in New Orleans.
I'm liking where this is going. What if we remove the jowls on him? No, I'll keep him. Give that flavor.
You'll see a Dixieland Santa Claus. I lead the band to a good old Creole beat. And golly, what a spirit.
He can't look right now because he is currently on stream. For Johnny Jelly Dog, what do you think we could change here, guys?
Hallelujah, old Santa is near. When it's Christmas time.
I know we can probably change something, but I'm not sure what or where.
Yes, when it's Christmas time.
I'm not feeling it, you know?
Christmas time in New Orleans.
I think, dude, I'm gonna fix my drop shadow. The blur just didn't blur. Okay. Weird, the blur is just not working today. If I added red, I'll probably do it on the chin for the scarf. Ah, why? That is not the right part. I can just the red chin. I can kind of see it. Oh, dude, that's disgusting. Get it away! Get it away! Hey, camo! I wouldn't know. Smooth black. Purple. You can make his nose a different color if we wanted to. Nice red nose like Rudolph. Maybe not. I like the black texture for the nose. It helps with boops, but I don't think whiskers is his style. It's too sharp. The fur seems too bulky. Yeah, just doing grommets for him. What if I do this? I'll send it to him via over DM and see if he likes it at all. The red-nosed jelly boy. I don't know if that... Is that... I feel like we copyright pretty quickly, right? No, Johnny would be adorable in the pup hood, though. I have to do that later. God, I'm tired. I'm glad you guys captured my stuff breaking. Oh, the journey. Oh my, that is a lot of text for a tiger. That's concerning. Pup play is normally like, it really depends on who you ask, of course. For me, it's about getting to a kind of a dog mindset, not like on all fours of the time, bark, bark, wolf, but more like the emotions they have, the playfulness, the looking for the best in everything, trying to make others happy around you, letting go of anxieties and issues, and just kind of building self-confidence of who I am and what I am, and just focusing on relaxing and having fun with those in the moment around me rather than about anxiety. And that's what really comes down to for me. And that's what helps a lot. This my pop stuff has really helped build up my self-esteem, because I had a lot of esteem issues for years due to my autism and being bullied for most of my life through school and stuff because of my inability to be socially fit in. For me, it's less about like anything kinky and more just about embracing the best things that make a dog, and why I love dogs so much. Which is the reason why I have a paw tattoo that I designed on my forearm, so I can always see it and remind myself about what I'm trying to do with my life, and how to live it to the better, and not have to worry about things holding me back. For some people, it involves doing pup play in terms of like mosh pits, where you're all on all fours, chasing balls, chewing on toys, playing fetch back and forth, doing little tricks or whatever for treats from people. Very much kind of similar, just letting go of real world issues and just having fun. And then from there, some people view it as like alpha dog, where they're in charge and they take control, and their whole thing's less about. Some people do way too much alpha, where it's like, I'm the one in charge, I do everything. If you don't listen to me or don't do as I say, you're wrong. You're not being a good dog. You'd be punished or whatever. Some people find that kinky, but that's not the point. While Pup Strom, this guy, for me, is a lot more about being an alpha for being a leader. Being able to help guide people and give them advice and tips and show them a good way forward as a proper leader is. Not like, anything kind of like control freak or anything like that, obviously. But for me, it's a lot more about like showing what a good leader should do rather than control. And then from the same opposite side, beta is someone who basically just follows an alpha and just wants to be more submissive. But doesn't mean like, you know, do everything for me, oh my god, kind of thing, but more like it's more about like being able to follow someone and look up to someone and trust them and want to take their advice and follow their steps. And so having a pup pack where you have an alpha or two and then betas is a common thing. Now, even outside of, as you say, canine or pup play, it's just a common thing in general. Because, like, for example, there's me. It's not a very good one. Where's one I actually enjoy? Where's my flannel? I've heard Sandman a couple times today, what the hell? Oh, here. Yeah, here's Arcton and I, in our pup stuff. For example. Yeah, even in like a normal friend group, you'll find people oftentimes have an alpha or whatever. They just, you don't need to call them that or whatever, of course, but there's me. Yeah, it's... For me, it comes down to, like I said, just the feeling good and trying to let go of anxiety. Some people get really into it with the submissive part, and... Because it does have roots in BDSM stuff, but more than that, it's about kind of deciding who you are as a person and really pushing those ideas forward. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than alpha, beta, omega, by all means. But it's an easier way to simplify it. It's just along the terms of, like, who's the person in the group who takes charge? Who's the one who normally makes the plans, who has the stuff available for when they need to go somewhere or ready for stuff? Who's normally the one who has the best life experience? That kind of stuff. You North Midwesterner has ruts? What does that mean, Journey? Are you saying that's that North Minnesotan right there? Is that too much Minnesotan for you? Don't you know? And of course, a lot of these, if you want to see a lot of more of these pictures, including the not safe for work stuff, you said roots. Weird. Roots? 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 Ruts? I got roots all over the place. Shut up. If you want to see more pup stuff, including not safe for work content, which I'm not going to show on Twitch, obviously, you can check out the Twitter instead. Not everything, and most of the stuff on there is wholesome, horny, wholesome content, but there's some other stuff that you guys might enjoy in that. Point being, the pup play involves a lot of basically getting into the mindset of a dog at the base of it, but it branches out from there. Whether you go hardcore BDSM into it or just trying to be a better person. So yeah, you mean a lot of different things based on how you ever embrace it. There's no right answer. There's some probably wrong answers, but there's no one answer. For sure. I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna skip this song because I do not in the mood for more of this. Thank God. I just realized I don't have like most of my stuff. I made a to-do list today. I crossed off one of them. Fuck. I'm so tired all the time. You want to do that right now? Fine. Fine. Do Mariah Carey mix? Oh my god. Here, we'll do this for you live on stream. How about that?
through the day. Have a smile.
Bit
for
alerts.
everyone. At nighttime,
Variations.
comes the longing.
Toada's scream at 555. Edit that.
To sit around the
We will upload a
fireside
new one.
and dream of stars above.
I think I put it in my
So may God bless you and keep you. Come what may.
date modified.
Then every day
Bitch.
will be a happy day.
Did I save it here? I thought I saved it here. Did I not? What the heck? I thought I saved it here for easy access. Oh. Found it. I hate you. So much. There is your fucking Toad. Updated for Christmas. There. So, now when you do a 555 bit redemption, you get Toad. Are you happy? I also turn up to 100%. You get one free one.
This is a test bit alert.
I hate you all so goddamn much. There you go. There's your Christmas Toad. I hope you're happy, because I don't think my ears are. Punks. Also, while we're all here, I was going to change up some of the redeems, because I noticed that some of them we're not actually using anymore, among other things. And great dashboard. I want to edit some with you. 10 points. Because some of these, honestly, there's a lot, but there's a limit to how many we can have installed. Big kiss for Journey. Mwah! Love you. You're worthy. You're challenged. You're cherished. Delete that one. Delete scene mode. And face cam time. I was going to do one for costume change. We're going to do it for 5K. You have to enter text. Skip that. Cooldown every 30 minutes. Create. There we go. Because, yeah, lose a shirt, costume change, ASMR. Cool. Now you guys can choose costumes for me during the stream. I have to wear them for at least half an hour. At least. If someone else changes it, yes. Text to voice? Was that turned on? Ish. Does that work here? No, I don't know if that works here. I know if you guys do bit donations or anything, or tips, it does. New Discord sounds? I didn't know Discord had sound updates. Is Tyrannian still possible? Yes, Jams. Tyrannian is on the possibilities list. To give you guys an idea, I have headphones, my cool shades, my visor, my Omni tool, my scarf, the cat face, gun controllers, my two different jackets. I have the police I have a tuxedo, I have my armor, I have two tank tops, I have the pool, water wings, so all that stuff, like a lot. Snuggles talks on sofa for like 3 minutes. That's not a bad idea. Also, I was going to add, while we're here, one of you guys had one. Blanket snuggle. I'll do, it won't skip it. We'll cool down total redemptions per stream. We'll put the 3, and they're all 60 minutes apart, so everyone has at least 60 minutes under it. Alright, 5K for that one too, because it'll take a little bit. Because it's the same thing as a costume change. Also, we can bring this back. Send PNG to Discord. We want to do under the, which channel here? Channel B. Stream linked up. There we go.
Then every day will be a happy day.
There we go. There we go. Alright, now you got Blanket Snuggle on there too for 5K as well. So, now you guys can get snuggled in the blanket with me for, like I did with Johnny, for at least 60 minutes. I'm okay, Strangelove. I lost my mind earlier, but yeah. Yeah, Blanket Redeem's a new thing. I can cross that off my list, actually. I know you guys like snakes, apparently. Where's my Blanket Redeem on here? Costume Redeem, now checked off. The next page of it. Yeah, stream broke because people broke tier level 5 and really quickly, and just it couldn't handle it. Just kind of went, you know. Where is that on here? I thought I had it listed here. Wow, okay. You did get you did get my Blompy mood, didn't you? Very nice. And do the Ritz. And Badger, I blame you for that one too. You and Cheshire broke my stream. You're bastards. I love you, but you're bastards. Didn't I? Where'd the snuggle? Where'd the blanket snug on my list go? I'm gonna cross it off. There it is. Got it. It was ludicrous. Literally, my computer audio driver died. And I had to do a restart. If only Bomb could be redeemed. I had it redeem. See, the thing is that, Razor, is that I had it as a donation thing. Like a tip thing, like people could donate, like, I think it was like $10. And I would go to Blump level 1 or 2 for a certain amount of time, like half an hour. I implemented it during my first Mass Effect stream. But the issue was that people were dropping it non-stop. And literally I spent about 90% of my first Mass Effect stream as a Turian at Bwomp level 2, which is too much. And it felt like people were, instead of worrying about like trying to be like, hey, look at this fun thing, or look at this like, look at this fun, cool guy, look at what stuff he's doing. It straight up just goes down to sexualizing me. And that was it. That's the whole thing was. And I was not a fan of it. Make the 7K. Every now the people came to look. Yeah, people only came, and I saw that. You know why I know that as well? Because out of my 12-hour stream, the only clips that were taken were of me taking my shirt off and blumping. That's it. That's all they were doing. So no one came because they liked my content or what I was trying to make. They only cared about sexualizing me. And that's why I just said enough of that. If it gets a mocap suit, yeah, it would be... I would probably set it like $25. Honestly. You do $25, I'll do it for like an hour. Yeah, the chat was 95% horny. Like, your horny command didn't even need to be there, because everyone was just... That's the only reason people were there. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, unfortunately, because most people found my stream this first time because they came from my furry content. A lot of you guys now found me through Discord, or through Wrecking Crew, or through other places of Twitch. And I'm glad you guys are here for that. But this is the one a few weeks ago. No, this was Mass Effect. This was like back in... This is when Mass Effect came out. The first weekend Mass Effect came out, which I think was June or July. So, early in my streaming career, at least. Which is why I took it off. So yeah, I literally be like, yeah, the first, second month. So I would be willing to put it back on, but make it a ridiculous amount. Like, you really want to see me, you really want to sexualize it that much? Pay for it. It goes toward the full body mocap suit. So it's a good cause, but guys, I'm glad you liked it, but like, the only people who seemed to really do anything with it was sexualize me. That wasn't very fun. So that's why I took it off. I was not having fun. I realized that I was not doing Twitch content, I was just doing Amarath horny content, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted to actually do fun, creative stuff with you guys. I'll make that too. Those made it awkward for other people. Yeah, exactly. That's the ultimate thing. That I was very quickly cornering myself. People are like, oh cool, it's a Turian playing Mass Effect on the first day it came out, and they come in and they see this giant fucking muscle blimp thing, and they're like, oh god, that's weird. And just left. Thank you, Journey. I appreciate that. Yeah, people who are not interested in this stuff would come in and would be immediately weirded out and leave. Like, the fuck kind of thing. So, we don't want that. We want it to be exclusive, especially... Yeah, it's... Obviously I don't have the VOD chat anymore saved on Twitch side, but it's... If you guys check out the YouTube, as well as you guys should definitely just, you know, go and follow my YouTube. Drop a follow, you can keep a close eye on that, and see all the highlights and shit we post on there before Twitch deletes them. Yeah, it was all horny. It was just furries being horny. And the only reason why people were dropping money was because they wanted to sexualize me. They didn't want anything fun happen. So, yeah, I'm not about that. Well, especially at least on Twitch. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Like, I did it more as a joke. Like, I did it as a joke. It looks ridiculous. But, you know, y'all horny fucks thought that this is what you want to see the whole time. So, Yeah. Like, we have a not safe for work section of the Discord on purpose. You drop your horny fan art, you drop your horny stories in there, you drop your fan fictions in there. Have a blast. I'll share what I can legally on stream because I want to support you guys' work and content. But I'm not sharing that stuff live on stream while other people are trying to enjoy it, just want to be here for the funny. Because sometimes I'm funny. Most of the time, I'm not, I don't think, but sometimes I'm funny. I'm doing, like, very exaggerated hand movements, and I realize my hand tracker's broken, so you guys can't actually see me doing any of it, so just pretend that I'm being really Italian right now with my hand movements. Bend it, bend. Anyway, I gotta do LinkedIn resumes. I finished that, but I'll post it tomorrow. I got a lot of public pictures I need to post on, public art stuff I need to post, actually. I need to add a quantity of that. A lot of pictures we're doing right now. Student loans. Oh boy. Oh boy. Costume Redeemer done. Whew. I also need to remake the protein bar. That broke when my PC reset a while ago and I just never remade it. Yeah, and I mean, that's a kink for a lot of people. It's just muscle balloon, unfortunately. It's not mine. I'll draw them occasionally, but that's mostly because I know that it'll drive traffic rather than actually something I enjoy. Also, just drawing circles is easy. Anyway, yeah, there's a reason why on Blender I actually adjust the skeletons if I ever go more muscular to help it proportionize it. But anyway, enough of me complaining. You guys didn't come here to hear me complain about stuff in the past. That's not bad, come back to it. Yeah, I could do... I know. I mean, we were doing some art in the background. Just don't worry about it, Lolo. No one really pays attention to the tags anyway. Art and just chatting are kind of interchangeable, honestly. As long as you have something already on the screen at some kind, it counts. Also, the art tag is growing faster than just chatting, so it's easier to get people coming in for that. Just saying. Oh, it's a nice shirt. My shirt's cool. I won't put my scarf back on. There. But yes, if for the new thing, if you want to cuddle me with me on the blanket, you just gotta drop your PNG into the Discord with your redeem. And if you want to do costume stuff, you just gotta tell me what the costume is. And yes, Tyrannia is still available. God, that's cursed. I hate that so much. Oh god. Blech. I want to watch something funny. I don't have the energy to be alive anymore. I'm half tempted, Lobo. You know what? Yeah, costume change is 5K. Terry in the end. We'll make it like 8K. How about that? Like a snuggle bongo Johnny. I would probably have to move him, unfortunately. Because right now if I use it, he'll just be in front of it, I believe. We want to make it pink. Cooldown only once per stream. There. Now if you bitches won, you gotta pay for it. Now I might start taking some of these off, or changing them up if I... Because we have a lot, obviously. And a lot of it starts breaking. Yeah, it's... To put it simply, I have my blanket on a different scene and Johnny on a different scene from that. So I'd have to move between 5 different streams. But, honestly, because now I'm curious. Where's my blankie? I thought I had a button for it, but I apparently don't. Where's my blankie? Oh my god. Chat overlay. Blankie. Oh, you're on the same level. Okay. That's chat, though. We don't want chat. We want media overlay. And then Johnny.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life
I mean, kind of. Does that kind of work? Kind of works. Doesn't work as well as we would hope, unfortunately. I'll move Johnny back down. Ah, I see, Journey, you're that bastard of the... I know everyone appreciates your work. Well, I'm not sure I do. But chat appreciates your work and your sacrifices you're doing for the world. So congratulations, you're now making everyone give a really... Everyone knows immediately when they come in, like, oh, I get it. This guy's a perv. Okay. The hard and grueling task. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God. Y'all nerd. You know, makes me funny, YouTube. I'm sick of talking for a while. 100 hours of Shekaphone. I'm not touching that. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the energy for that. Oh right, Incognito Mode did one. Spooky. I wanted to watch this one with you guys. Yeah, I'll keep Poppy Fall. I'll keep a couple that people use all the time. But I might remove or change or something. Some of them. Why isn't Adblock working with you now? Fuck off.
Spooky. What is spooky? Is this kind of spooky? How about this? Jump scare. What if I built up tension like I was going to do another jump scare? But then I didn't. But then I did. Aha, I have jump scared you. I will wait here so that I can do my ultimate spooking.
I'll just change now.
And then I'll just load some of these Halloween-themed bullets. All this and more on Jump Scare.
I'm intrigued.
I don't know if you explicitly want to talk about your phobias, because I kind of don't.
I don't like moths.
Moths kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of moths. It's that I know what they're like. And what's going to happen is, if I try to live and let live with a moth in the room, you're going to bump into the light bulb for a while, and then you're going to find a way to get down the back of my shirt. I just don't want to have it, so I go out of my way to kill moths.
Being a personality online, last thing you want is to be like, oh, I'm terrified of beautiful woman's breasts, and then you wake up next day with 500 DMs being like, look at this loser, and you're like, no. Which, by the way, is my phobia.
I don't find
I'm afraid of
butterflies to be beautiful either. They're just larvae with wings.
I'm afraid of you guys tipping me or sending me bits. I'm also terrified of, extremely hot Turian art and fan art you guys send me. That shit terrifies me, like, to no end. I have nightmares about the kind of amazing quality content you guys send me. Just saying. Yeah, I don't mind moths. Like, the larger fuzzy ones are cool.
Yeah, but aren't we all?
I guess you could classify ghosts as a phobia.
Why are all ghosts from like the 1800s? How come you never just see some guy who died like 2 weeks ago wearing like a Gucci shirt or something?
Oh, I've seen modern ghosts.
What, in real life?
In movies and stuff.
Okay.
Usually it's like just after the accident though. So, Sixth Sense.
Yeah. Right.
There's this scene with a bike crash and it's like the moment that the mum starts to believe. And she goes, how do you know that? Like with tears in his eyes. She's standing beside my window. But then it's just this extra with no lines.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of standing there with like a bloodied up head. But then it goes, what's my cue? And it just sort of walks away and it's very like nonchalant. And it's so funny. It's funny, right? It's not just me. Like, it's this really well done dramatic moment. But then the bike leaves.
She just kind of feels a bit awkward. She's like, I'll come back later.
I do think that is a potential market that has
Dirty
been
no.
tapped. Airbnbs that are gimmick haunted. Okay, so some of the cabinets, the hinges are, installed a certain way so that they like naturally swing open more than they should. Stuff like that. Fuck, that would be awesome.
Little actuators that like open up doors late at night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you've got like a story to go home with. Why the hell isn't that a thing? Okay, let's say you booked an Airbnb and you're on your way there.
Yeah.
It's like this one dirt road, and so they've hired a guy. Steve, you got to get out there.
There's this old British man with a flat cap.
You're playing the role of the harbinger. In case you don't know what a harbinger is, here's the scene from Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen plenty come and go. Getting back.
A harbinger of death, basically.
You're not staying in the old cabin down the way, are you? Some say it's haunted. Ah, it was 80 years ago. The old Brown family. They had perished in a terrible fire. They say they haunt the grounds ever since.
You might be wondering why the house seems old if it caught on fire. Don't think about that too much.
Well, it's made of asbestos, you see. And that's the real scary thing.
The silent killer. In fact, would you know that asbestos was actually...
Stop it. Stop talking about the asbestos. You've got to get back onto the... Yeah, he's got a little earpiece in. They say that no Airbnb customers ever make it out alive. Oh, I know what you go. The whole house is yours. Feel free to enjoy it. But there is one rule. Do not open the door to the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then that stays locked until like 11 p.m. and then it just unlocks itself.
If a door like that unlocked, I would slam it shut and put a chair up against it. You have to make a reason for them to go down there. So it would be something like...
Like a child's voice. There's a Bluetooth down there as well. Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, that's good. Would you even try and sleep if you like paid money to stay at somewhere creepy like that? I guess you would.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You might end up with just a bunch of drunk people who go, fuck yeah, look, there's probably a Bluetooth speaker in
There's
here.
like a fake child doll, and they like punch it, break it. There's a lot of setup that's involved to like suspend the disbelief. What I was thinking was the power cuts out or something along that.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
I've got it.
Classic.
The power goes out, but they've given you a torch beforehand. But they're UV torches. And so when you turn them on, there's like bloodstains and shit all over the wall.
Hidden messages. Yeah.
If you sold it as an experience instead of as an actual accommodation, it would be brilliant. Because you get some businessman.
Thank you for your love, Badger. You have a good night.
0 stars. Have you seen the Saw movies?
I haven't, but I've watched all of your movie sucks.
But the question is, how do you design a saw trap?
First of all, you have to design a saw trap that I think it's meant to make them appreciate life.
Right, so you have to put me in the saw trap. What's my crime?
Yeah, Journey, I feel you.
Would you like to play a game?
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I like games.
Very relaxed about the whole situation.
Oh, what a wonderful nap. It was right in the middle of the day as well. I feel so refreshed.
That was great, thank you.
So what happens next?
You wake up taped to a deck chair,
Right.
and the little sawman comes out. For your crimes of not replying to my DMs one time.
Yeah.
Your pinky finger was trapped in a vice grip.
Oh no, that's my favorite of all my fingers.
The handles of the vice grip are electrocuted. The only way to remove it is to unplug the electricity, but the plug is at the bottom of a tube of smartphones which are all logged into your Twitter account with tweets already typed out containing the N-word.
Oh no, right, so you have
God.
to like not touch the... Oh my god. And at first I'm like, I'm not gonna go near that thing. That's too high a price to pay, man. But then I would put my pants over my hands, and now I'm digging through the phones, and I'm not setting them off.
What are you doing?
I have passed the track. What are you doing? Stop it.
Stop it! Like that.
Wouldn't that be great if you just not thought of like one really obvious thing? Right, you suddenly wake up in a lazy boy chair.
Oh, this is pretty good.
You are duct taped to the lazy boy chair.
This is still fine.
Suddenly, the television turns on. Hello, mini kudos.
Hello.
You've never appreciated having legs.
Dear God.
So, as punishment, you're gonna have to,
Send it to stream link dumps.
I don't want to be a critic, but I mean, usually when I'm kidnapped, people have it more planned out than us.
No, shut up. Shut up. So, as you can tell, the cuffs of your pants have small hooks in them, and they are connected to these chains on the wall. This television is going to turn into only sex scenes from popular movies. After 3 minutes, your pants will be all the way down, and you will still be stuck to this chair. And at that point, a little bell will go off, and your mom will be summoned into the room, and she will catch you.
Dear God, no.
If you want to stop this from happening, you're gonna have to cut off your own legs.
With what?
Here, I got you this implement. We'll just let the editor decide what the implement is.
Here's what Derek saw
Ka-chow!
didn't foresee though.
Right.
I saw The Wolf of Wall Street with my ex-girlfriend's parents in the theater, so
Oh my.
nothing will ever beat that.
You could have turned to your girlfriend and gone, "Oh, we've done that one."
And then I fucking look her dad in the eyes.
There's like a... You never
Don't worry about it,
appreciated
Phoebe.
your foreskin when you had it.
Yeah, welcome in, official water
Have you
noodle.
seen that video
Welcome
of
to
the
the stream.
pigeons getting sucked into the grain silo?
Oh, yeah, it happens to people too.
Yeah, well,
You're here for the
people-
vor?
I'm sure the
Oh,
people
no.
aren't eating the grain though. That's kind of like
Oh, that pigeon had a bad time. You're here for the vor, but I just said there's no vor. Ah! Now, we were doing some art. I was gonna do some commission art where it's, applied.
Drop it.
Implied it? Hey, leave my W out of this. I was gonna imply lore, but not because, commission work, I don't care about it. Anyway, we never got to it. I got tired. I was doing Photoshop. I got really, really tired, and we went to videos now. So, enjoy Spooky. Are they spooky? Spooky. It's a new clip. You've done it. I'm so proud of you. You have variety finally. I'm so proud of you.
the
I'm
pigeon
kidding.
version of Saw. Their own hubris does them in because they're just.
Give me the Feldman record crew, and you should definitely go give her some
Well,
love.
here's an infinite supply of corn. Don't get sucked in. One of them goes in head first. He can see it
Nope.
coming, and he's like, "This is my fate."
Right, I am not afraid. My ancestors will look down upon me. Ad time. Email.
This is a,
Netflix,
game.
Amazon,
This is about
YouTube,
spooky.
Twitch. Too many accounts. Too many. Well, now there is. It's
Oh, no.
me, Nordpass Woman.
Oh,
Shut up, ugly. It's time to use Nordpass. Store all of your accounts and passwords in one delicious place, using just one master password.
wow. That sounds great.
Shut up.
Oh my god, I cannot believe that those hackers managed to guess password 123.
Oops, you do it, Spurkin. Now let's fix those passwords. Improve your security with big sophisticated passwords, all randomly generalized. Here, let me install it now on your phone.
No, thank you.
Who really? Can you believe what a total bee she is?
Help, I am afraid of technology. Something password.
Shut up, you handsome man. Did someone say a better way? No need to enter login info ever again. Use NordPass across all devices. Throw away this post-it note. And give me your phone number. We can go out sometime with NordPass. I'm not really sure how this ad should end. Shut up and go to nordpass.com/incognito to get 70% off to your plan.
This part of it is very spooky too. No, he did some fantastic ads. Reading booty calls.
I wanted to talk about those YouTube channels that call people at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I hate those with a passion.
Guys, if I spin this fidget spinner,
Oh, look at that.
swing for 5 seconds, you guys have to smash the like button. 5, 6, 7,
Whoa.
8, 9.
That's pretty badass.
Boom! You guys have to smash the like button.
Fuck, alright, fine.
You win.
So today's video, we are going to be calling Thanos.
What did he say? You tell me what he just said. You tell me right now. What did he actually say?
We are going to be calling Thanos at 3 a.m.
And we're gonna go toilet, Thanos.
Thanos and his go love. Now, hold on, we gotta get in the mood. Editor, we gotta put in some of the spooky music. Here we go.
Oh, then he has a dance montage.
Christ.
Wait a minute. How did he get Thanos' number?
Make sure to subscribe and turn on the little bell.
I want to be on the notification squad.
Come on, please.
Please,
Come on,
Thanos.
it's not gonna answer.
Please.
Come
Yeah,
on.
someone else did a decent one too, but I can't really know.
I mean, what else could I have expected? But, like, somehow I'm still disappointed.
Wait, who are you?
You called me. Should I comment this?
Yeah, I think that's...
Disclaimer. This is just a skit.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
OMG, I got superpowers.
Oh my god.
I did not see that coming.
This is one of my favorite videos. Look to the left of him underneath that car poster. That looks suspiciously like lights coming through blinds. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Right. 100%. The comments turned off, the like to display ratio is turned off. Okay, here's the thing. This must be semi-ironic, but the thing that's throwing me off is
Came
the
to my house.
threatening
OMG.
we need to talk kind of facial expression. I have just called the sus poster in Among Us, and I have terrible news about your bowel cancer.
Gang, it's your Will Crane, the building man coming at you with another leave videos.
What the hell did he...
And Cray gang, it's your Will Crane, the building man.
So he's saying, what's up YouTube and,
And what's
Cray
Cray?
So his channel is Eli So Cray.
Yeah, you know,
So-
I got
so he's
that one,
saying-
but then issue with us.
You know, I
building,
could,
man.
I could talk that fast too if I really wanted to. What?
Wait.
No,
Stop.
No, wait, no, the dabbing. This guy is so self-aware. He knows.
Puppy! I know he is.
He's fine.
I guarantee you he's not.
Guys, make sure you go check out that.
I just call you my
video.
Citadel rejects because that's what we all are.
It was
I
absolutely insane.
can hear the things you're saying without staring at me with enormous intensity.
You need to start your videos with like a snap.
I'm just gonna stare at you like this, guys.
It's your boy, AJ back in the building with another banger of a video for you today.
Hello?
Like that. How's that? Was that good?
This guy is so self-aware.
Oh my God.
This guy is brilliant.
He's not!
This is and it is genius.
Let me ask you a question. How much treasure is on that boat? How much money worth of treasure?
Again, no mention of treasure at any point in Among Us.
Does he think they are scuba divers?
Or like pirates, something that involves money on the high seas.
$100 million? $100 million?
I'm gonna be honest. This is so entertaining that, like, I actually don't even want to commentate over it.
No, I agree.
I am absolutely
confused.
enthralled by it.
I genuinely love this video. Banger of a video. Today we are calling the internet historian who recently passed away, RIP to my boy. Anyway, so first of all, before we get started, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram.
You forgot the fidget spinner.
If I can spin this fidget spinner on this loaded gun in my mouth for more than 3 seconds, then you have to hit the subscribe button. First of all, let me just, I found this.
This is supposed to be horror.
Web.
I just think it was DM.
Oh my god, you guys, he DM'd me his number, so I'm just going to call this now. Bring, 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 bring.
Are you guys glad I don't have all those kind of fucking stupid pop-ups for you guys? I literally have my bot put it in the chat every once in a while. You're welcome.
You've reached Internet Historian's voicemail. I'm not able.
Oh my god, you guys, did you hear that? The internet historian just replied to me from beyond the grave. Oh.
You get halfway through that, then your phone starts buzzing again.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, no, I missed your call. What's up?
Is this the real internet historian?
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's me. What's up?
When are you gonna upload a new main channel video? It's been like 6 months.
Shut the fuck up. Did you do Halloween?
Growing up in rural New Zealand, not really, but kind of. So we would dress up and, do the whole like go around the houses, but it was probably like 1 in 10 houses actually did it.
Yeah.
Nothing like American Halloween. People didn't really try. We went to 2 of them and they were like, no, fuck
no.
We're like, all right. I think one woman gave us 50 cents. It wasn't very good.
My experience is that Halloween, I think, was my favorite holiday of anything.
Really?
It still is.
Way better than Christmas.
Was that 9/11 in the corner?
Because you get to dress up, which is like fun in the first place.
I'm going to go as an Arabian Night and put on blackface. And
I'm going as Justin Trudeau. So Halloween
my
is
God.
fun because you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And it's one of the first times where you get to go out on your own.
Yeah.
You can do slightly criminal things and get away with it. It's brilliant. One time, I think I was a ninja.
Yeah.
Oh, Fortnite Ninja Blevins.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Me and a couple of mates, we're walking around, and every second house is not doing Halloween.
Yeah.
But they would see you dressed up, and it's like, hold on, kids, just let me
check
see
the
what's in the
pantry.
pantry. They would come out with like a whole packet of Tim Tams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
That's a haul.
It's like fantastic. And then once in a while, they would be like, oh, you know what? I'm not doing candy. You can have something healthy. And you get vegetables and
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
I got an apple once. That was the worst.
Bro, I got a full cabbage. It was 3.5 kilos. It was enormous. It was like, oh, this is our new fucking treasure for the evening. We're walking along the streets. Some teenagers in a car see us with this big cabbage, and they're like, roll it, roll it. And so they got us to roll it onto the street, and then they're in their car, right? And so they would just like go forward and back and try to run over the cabbage. And we were having the best fucking
That's so
time.
cool.
Oh, it's just the best, man. And then you get home.
Remember when we
said
said good
a whole
childhood
bunch
days?
of candy.
I love the idea of you having to like Diablo style inventory manage your bag with a cabbage. And it's just taking up like 12 slots, and you're like, wow, can't get rid of it though.
Drop item.
Halloween, I was dressed as Super Mario.
You're going as Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I was a crisp rat. So I was
Oh.
like 16, 17. We were drinking grape juice because I was underage. And we were like, let's go to McDonald's, as all good stories end.
McDonald's?
Night of debauchery.
Wait,
Right.
So,
how do you pronounce that? What? Wait, what?
we were like, let's go to McDonald's.
McDonald's. McDonald's. I can't even say McDonald's. I can't. I
As
can't
all good
even.
stories end on a night of debauchery.
Right.
So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, not too far away. Side note, the entire way, one of my friends was like, put his arms around me. He's like, James, bro, I fucking love you, man. Just so you know, I've always got your fucking back if anything fucking happens. So we pulled up to an intersection and a car pulled up. And this dude who had been trying to finger me a second ago was like, hey, g'day, boys. You having a good night? Guy gets out of the passenger side. This dude's like in his late 20s. Eyes us all up. Sees I'm the smallest.
Yeah, right.
All I remember is being up, and then I remember being sideways.
Holy shit.
And he had cracked me in my jaw.
Holy fuck. He could have turned you into a ghost.
You hear about people who just ding their head off the concrete and they're done.
Yeah.
Oh my
So I mean,
God.
maybe I am dead.
Healing Joel Osmond's there.
You look outside the window and I just walk away kind of nonchalantly. So I get smacked. I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out. I just got a walloping.
God
And
damn.
he got back in his car and they peeled off up the street.
Yeah.
Conveniently, a police cruiser pulls up, so they didn't see any of that happen. But all my friends are like, go get that fucking car, they just punched my friend. Cops peel off up the road after them, pull them over. And then they come back
Nice.
to us and they're like, yeah, they say that they didn't do anything. And then they like see me on the
For
ground,
God's sake.
like bleeding. Well, they obviously did something.
Yeah.
Ended up taking the guy to court.
You took him to court?
I did. And he pled not guilty.
So what did you say? I hereby declare, Your Honour, this guy did a mischief to my face.
Take a look at my mug. One woman screams and she's like, he's disgusting. It's just my normal face.
And his speech impediment ever since. Alright, so what happened then? Did he go to jail?
He pled not guilty, and I gave my statement. He said that my attire was offensive to him.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind, dressed as Mario from the video game Mario.
Yeah. Did you get punched by fucking Waluigi?
Now that I think about it, it wasn't a car, it was a cart they were in, and they drove off onto like a big rainbow road in the sky.
So what happened? Did he go to jail?
So he pled not guilty.
Bar for
I
apples
think
and
he
mini
was
donuts
from
strains.
up north,
No
so
sugar
he
creams.
went
Every
back
because
to
my
like
pose
whatever
fucking
town he
lethal.
was from,
Oh
and
my.
was being trialed in their court. And while he was awaiting his court date, he assaulted someone else. So
mild brain damage, I suppose.
yeah, I started a YouTube channel. So
Oh my.
oh, we should do like a really dumb creepypasta for like a video game we both know.
Oh, that would be quite good. Okay, guys, you'll never believe this story, but it's
my
100% true.
Uh-huh.
When I was 14 years old, I really wanted to play the new game, Fallout 4, but my parents wouldn't buy it for me. So, one day I went to a garage sale. Lo and behold, there was a copy of Fallout 4, but the disc was just an ordinary disc, and someone had just written FO4 on it in a marker pen. It must have been a pirated copy. I wish I had known what I know now.
Ancient
That is
days.
not or any ordinary copy of Fallout 4. When I installed the game, it came with a warning that said, "May cause death." I thought it was the developers trying to be funny. Holy shit, this is every game creepypasta.
This is very accurate.
When I booted up the game, it wouldn't work properly. It would be a black screen. But then I messed around with the system files and I managed to get it working.
I thought it was just my PC acting up because my mom wouldn't let me buy a new graphics card.
The first thing I noticed was that there was already a save file on the game. I thought that was strange. I opened it up and it took me to the character creation menu. Except the man standing in front of the mirror was dead.
Can I tell you something? What? My wall just creaked and I got a fright because you were putting me on edge. I genuinely got scared by that. After I picked up my baby, the screen went black and I figured once again maybe my old PC had bugged out. But all of a sudden, it skipped to what seemed like a few hours in the game. I was back in the wasteland.
Oh my god.
I was talking to... what's his name?
Preston Garby.
I was talking to Preston Garby.
The only option it gave me was strangle. So I pressed the button. And what happened next was an extremely graphic cutscene of my character cutting the circulation to Preston Garby. He
no more settlements now, bitch.
And it wasn't like any of the usual voice acting. This sounded real.
I swear when I looked into his eyes, it was like the textures suddenly got hyper-realistic, and I thought I saw a reflection of a person in it. I thought I saw myself. Not only that, but the familiar Fallout UI went from being nuclear green to blood red.
And then it goes, I've been playing this game for a long time now, and I've started to notice some things. I feel like there's shadows in the corner of my room in real life.
I played for another 20 hours,
That's
literally
just fall
exploring
glitches.
every crack and crevice, until finally I found the first NPC I'd seen in a literal day.
It was my dead wife, and she was still frozen, like she was in the cryo chamber. I started doing some research on the dark web. I found a post that
Journey
said
nailed it.
that actually, during the production of Fallout 4,
one of the beta testers was forced to play the game for 20 hours straight to see if there was any bugs with the game being played for 20 hours straight. And the man died of dehydration.
And then Todd Howard buried the body, and he didn't want anyone to know.
That just
Something
seems
is not right.
legit, though.
I feel like there's creatures all around me, like in the game. I can see map markers in the distance. Here's the worst part. I decided to webcam my friend, but when I opened the call, he said, "Why are you hanging out with Preston Garby?" And I said, "What? I'm all alone."
I've got another twist.
You got a better one?
An alternate one. To my shock, when the webcam turned on, it wasn't my friend as I expected. It was the Todd Howard staring back at me.
But his eyes were different. They were more evil.
His eyes were black, and as though he'd been crying blood. He opened his mouth, and only static came out. I was terrified of what would happen.
Through the static, though, I could hear something. He said, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Finish the game.
That's it, yeah. I hope this isn't my last entry. Things are getting really bad now. I went back to that neighbor's garage sale, and it turns out they've never even lived there. If I can end on one thing, it's to say this. If you find a pirated game at a garage sale, don't play. That's a great one. Okay.
Nailed it. Well, that was strangely on par for being off the cuff, wasn't it? Let's do fashion. Emotionally, it scared you just because you're used to it. These are ridiculous. I love this. We'll do one more.
Fashion.
I need to go to bed.
Fashion. What is fashion? Is this a fashion? How come all fashion needs to be on a runway? And when it's hot, it should be called fashion. But when it's not, it should be called fash out. I'm gonna need to speak to a very fashionable pilot and get me 2 glasses of Don Perignon and a bag of peanuts. Peasant, take this thing to Milan. All this and more.
Thank you for the hosting, Strange Love.
The field.
Hosting is free. Great without the channel out. If you guys do
Everybody's
that, so I appreciate
realized
it.
that it's not about what you have on your body, because that's all interchangeable. But what's always going to remain organic? That's right, the lifeless cloth in which you wrap your body. Fashion. The things that are considered aesthetic that you
I'll be honest though,
organic.
like prosthetics. Wait. Why do they call it oven when you cold food out and heat the food? Why is it called oven if you food in oven stove and hot eat cold? Then Manhattan hook door. Dun 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 dun. Oh no, prosthetics are definitely something I actually am greatly considering trying to get into. I've been really interested in them for most of my life, and as an electrical engineer. Could you not? Thanks. I've been interested in them for a while, and I would love to get into them with my engineering degree, but they almost always require medical schooling. It's so much. Thank you. Anyway.
That's right.
Prosthetics
The
are fucking
lifeless
cool.
cloth in which you wrap your body. Fashion. The things that are considered aesthetic that you have control over because your parents make money and you're at home. Fashion. What do you know about fashion, Internet Historian?
How much Chanel No. 5 do you reckon I could drink before I just get sick? Does look very fancy though.
That's really fucking
comfy.
cool. What the hell's what?
What do you reckon is the most fashionable hide of the endangered species? I reckon.
Oh,
like,
it's probably got to be like wearing a fox.
that is pretty cool. I can't tell if this is just really cool on its own, or it's like my 5,000-year-old brain kicking in, going,
Ooga.
"Oh, that's cool," you know? You can tell how that wouldn't just make a good coat. Its face would make a good slipper too. You can totally imagine putting your foot into the like back of its head and your toes just coming out of its little mouth.
But you're right.
The cool thing about this is a full-on plate. You could have a cheese platter to serve it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you could just cover it in like raisins and stuff, and then like while you're gaming, and then just like tilt your head back.
What would you give this 1 out of 10?
That's a 0.
Really?
In terms of fashion, like yeah.
Now what do you think?
I guess I could see a movement of kids behind it.
I'd say that brings it up to about a 2. Like, that's pretty cool.
Okay, fine. I'll give it a 2. Fine.
The neck ring thing. I think this is a little bit cooler.
It's a toughie, man. The proportions of this just don't make sense to me.
It looks.
It confuses me.
Looks so photoshopped. Oh, does
what does she look like? wait. What did? We've discovered something.
He's dead.
She looks like something from a video game. Hold on.
Does it make her taller? Or is it making her head
hell
smaller?
Yeah. She's 6'6" in that picture at least, dude.
She's always looks like she's looking over a fence, though. Oh, what's going on in the neighbor's yard?
What is this picture in the bottom right in the search results? That looks like something that's photoshopped.
Okay.
That's photoshopped. It has to be photoshopped.
That's not right.
There is no way that's real.
That's pretty far gone.
What do you rate neck rings as a fashion statement?
I'll give this one a 6. I do still think it's horribly crippling, but you can get away with a few neck rings. And
if you wear too many, your neck and take them off, your neck will literally just fall over.
I mean, that just screams fashion.
Just a muscle there.
You know what I mean?
And you will die.
Why in the Middle Ages did they have these big boofy dresses? And my theory towards that was something like it's a mark of fertility and motherhood.
Yep.
Because the idea is not just that I have these big broad hips, it's that I am soon to be or will be a mother. And so kids can sort of gather around my legs and they can hide away from everyone else.
Right.
Now, I got a second one along a similar vein. You ever notice how they got these big foreheads?
Yeah.
And in fact, they seem to be shaving their heads sometimes as well.
Yeah.
See how they've got these? And I don't just think it's because they've got a bad hairline. I think they are deliberately shaving it in order to reveal a big forehead. Back in the day, where 1 in 20 women would die in childbirth, this is a statement saying, look how big my forehead is. Imagine how big the baby's head would be that I can push out of me. That's how good at breeding I am.
I don't think that's how that works, but you know.
I mean, clearly they're doing it. Why was the bar for women so fucking low back in the day?
It is some odd stuff. I suppose maybe it's because a lot of the time they're being commissioned maybe for political purposes. Obviously, the sheep doesn't look like that. They have commissioned this painting as a display of wealth.
This is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen. Whoever had this commission has never seen a sheep in their fucking life.
Nah, man, this is a massive flex. You go into someone's house and they've just got pictures like this.
I am the cod
and
piece.
they're like, these are what my sheep look like. Do not.
Johnny's my cod piece.
But this is, this is a standard sheep for us. It's not even the biggest one. Holy shit, you guys just must make so much money. Yes, that's true.
This is such a stupid flex.
And that's why the women look so...
This is the one where they're like, what's the thing that annoys you the most? And she's like, oh, it's not Versace. It's Versace. Or whatever the right way to say it is. I'm building it up too much. It's probably not even that serious.
Versace. Is
Versace.
Versace, what, with 3 eyes at the end?
Versace.
You see what I mean? It was nowhere near as
Their
aggressive
face
as I remembered it being.
Scares me.
Executed. No,
I feel like they're a Muppet.
È vero che non indossi mai
Like, oh, well... I'm broken! I can't! Oh God! Help me!
Oh, yeah. It's awkward.
Oh, I can see the future. I see the future, and the future is felt. Oh. I've never seen this video before. Oh my God. Oh, my eyes hurt. I'm crying. Oh. It's not that funny anymore. I'm still laughing. Dog, help me. It's all shiny and chrome up here. Hello, doggy.
Not Versace. Versace.
I'm dying, doggy.
Che non indossi mai il
Help me! I'm going down! Cox, I need help. Please, I'm just gonna move to the couch because I can't.
At least 4. What?
Who would you consider to be your muse? Strong women all over the world.
Oh, you know, women.
Can we take a time for moms and all
Oh my
women?
God.
What was the meme
My
from
face
YouTube
hurts.
Rewind?
Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That matter to the most.
To everyone who proved it's okay to talk about mental health this year and show
See my dislike.
It's fine. You and 18 million of us.
showing their viewers that it's okay to go through tough times like that.
It takes
What does that mean? It's okay to go through tough times like that.
This whole sequence is just dumb.
It doesn't mean anything.
This whole sequence is awful.
it takes a lot of bravery to be that vulnerable, and I'm so proud of this community.
There it is. She did the meme. She did the meme.
did
We
the
got it,
meme.
boys.
Can we give a moment to working moms?
There you go. Working moms.
Can we also give a moment to Asian representation in entertainment this year? Major
Oh,
strides.
wait, Samuto, that's you technically.
Is it? Wait, what did she say?
Asian representation. You're South Asian.
Nah, fuck that box.
Bengali, yes, congratulations.
I'll just take creator, thank you. Don't lump me in with the idiots making iPhone jailbreaking tutorials. Fuck out of here.
All women
Hi.
in 2018
Uh-huh.
finding
There it is.
Thank you for inspiring Donatello Versace. I forgot how bad this was.
I know, it's tough to watch it more than twice.
What's the first reaction when you heard Lady Gaga's song Donatella?
I say, wow, finally.
Yeah, finally. I would never write a song about her.
Do you write many songs?
Yeah, what? I'm a rapist.
Do you want to do a quick rap about Donatello Versace?
Sure. Here, play me a copyright-free beat here.
You got it.
Internethistorian.com/NordVPN. Ah, fuck. Fashion.
Oh no.
Versace. Luxury threads all on my body. My shoulders, my tummy, and on my crotchy. Versace. Or is it Versace? Who could say? It's not gay. Today. Italian. Like my salami. My Maserati. My Lamborghini. Versace.
What is an issue that you wish a lot of us will be talking about a lot more often?
Wager a guess?
What is a lot of us would be talking about a lot more often? If she was smart, she'd say like poverty in Africa or something, but she's gonna say fucking like unemployed women or working moms or something stupid.
Unrecognized women.
Women.
Oh my god. Ow!
Not even.
Oh,
Oh my god, my face hurts.
We get full
Thank you
points
for the
that
pets.
Not even specifically about the topic, just like...
Doesn't have to. All women, dude. She saw the rewind.
There's a problem at the moment. What is it? When?
Oh, my face still hurts though. I hope you clipped that, right?
No. Don't do it. Ad time? And finished. Wow, Steve,
Oh.
you look like you could use the...
I'll take out those videos, guys, that are in the stream up later.
What do I look like? The King of England? It's far too expensive. No. Actually, the Raycon Everyday E25 earbuds are half the price of other premium. No, get out of my face. Wait, hold that elevator.
Why don't you just use wireless earbuds?
What, and have my music sound like it's coming from a tin can? No, thank you.
But the noise isolating Raycon E25 earbuds provide
Shut up. Sorry about that. Little elevator accident. Excuse me, waiter. We're ready to order. Waiter.
I thought part of your New Year's resolution was...
Shut up, William. I'm sick of you talking about the earbuds all the time. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm the only survivor of this restaurant explosion.
Oh, if only he used the wireless compact design of the Raycon E25 earbuds, ours wouldn't have happened. Clear, you're not getting another one today. God, clear.
Wow. Unfortunately, kids, this sort of thing happens all the time. Mostly to kids just like yourselves. So, in conclusion, Raycon equals good, wires equals bad.
Don't worry about it.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Who the hell are you? Alright kids, I've been Raycon, man, and remember to use the URL buyraycon.com/incognito to get 15% off your order. 3 E25 earbuds from Raycon. Make it your New Year's routine. We're back.
We're here. Good ads.
What happened? Samito, what the hell happened? You were gone for 5 minutes.
I know, it's terrible. I got the Corona 19 extra light diet with lime.
Oh no, how did it happen?
My girlfriend got COVID, and then she came over like a couple weekends ago, and she just thought she was sick.
And then she just started coughing all over you and touching doorknobs and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. You know, sick people stuff.
Well, glad you're not dead.
Yeah, that would have put a stint in the old YouTuber plans. Yeah.
That would have been a thorn in this video. Would have had to use a bunch of text-to-speech, you know.
Hello, I am Sumato Media. I am alive and well. Do not come looking for me.
Weekend at Bernie's at pretend you were still alive. We could have still animated you as well.
No one would know.
Just cartoons.
Weekend at Sumito's.
And then there'd just be like a tribute at the end, and it would just like come out of nowhere. Rip. Sumito Media. And then it's just playing like that, in the arms of an angel on some black and white text.
I would hate that. Everybody would be like, Internet Historian has no idea what the fuck he's doing, because there's no way Sumet would approve In the Arms of an Angel to be played over his image.
And then there'd be like a call out at the very end. It's like, if you'd like to be a new host on In the Field, please send an email to...
So I go to the emergency room, because it's like 10 p.m. I don't know where else to go. And they administer the test, and I was like, do I get any medication or anything? Like, is there any...
Can I have the vaccine, please?
Do you guys have the vaccine here? Can I borrow one of those?
8 doses at once. 8 times as powerful.
Hopefully. If you took a bunch of vaccines at once, would you just get the disease? Nah, it's just bed rest. You're too young to, like, be administered for COVID. Okay.
Did you put one of those signs on the door that's like, don't dead infected inside?
Nah, I looked at Amazon stuff. And then I collapsed.
Shit. How'd you get food? So did you order food?
I had an okay amount of food at first, and then I just wasn't eating. Really, I was eating like once every 24 hours, again, just to get the pills down.
Yeah. So have you just dropped a ton of weight then?
I can't tell.
So, I mean, you know, that would cause you to have to go down a dress size. Or, you know, and going down a dress size. Speaking of which... Fashion. Seamless segue.
Ooh.
Varus fashion.
Burberry.
That's kind of neat.
That's pretty cool with the matching mask.
That's the Burberry.
That doesn't do anything.
It's not, but to be fair, I don't think anyone's allowed to be within 6 feet of Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Wait, that third one's just cabbage.
It's lettuce, I think. This is quite good branding. Like, I could imagine someone has done a string of bank robberies. They're constantly wearing a mask that's just made out of...
Romaine robber.
Or the ice burglar.
The ice burglar.
You're gonna be squeaky at
disappointing to
almost
find out
past
that
midnight?
that's not a supervillain. You need to return
just
the
throw that
money
at me?
you stole. Yeah,
Really?
You'll never catch me, Batman.
Hold up.
I'm
Did
the
you
ice burglar.
Hold up, you two. Did you just literally throw your squeaky toy at me with your mouth? You just yeeted it. Yeah. Is that what you're gonna do to me? You give me sass? You give me sass? Good job.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. That's my goal, to make you giggle enough that you cough.
Yeah, I mean, the bar is pretty low.
I like the idea that to tell him anything, you'd have to actually talk probably straight into this hole. And you're just filling it with your own bad air. Well, I like this in addition to the mask. I think that's pretty cool. This is kind of like a ready for battle look.
I think you should just stay home at that point.
I want to know why you cut eye holes.
There you go.
That's a good point. Because that
plastic. What do you
is
see?
clear plastic. That is for this guy. I thought we'd seen every variation of the bottle on the face.
I don't understand this. Yeah.
He's laser focused, dude.
Yeah, he's a sniper or something, I guess. And
Can you not get the squeaky
Yeah, he's
toys
different
at past
infantry.
midnight?
These ones take 2 hits to kill, but they move a little bit slower.
Who do you reckon has the best military outfit?
Ooh, the best? The Russian military, like the classic Russian military outfit.
No way.
No, it's real. Sorry, man. You gotta accept that as fact.
That's way too cool.
That's
There's
my
no
vote.
way.
That's way too
my
fashionable.
vote.
What?
That's the coolest
Really?
fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, look at that, man.
Nah,
It's an
that
Asian
ain't-
dude
it's not
modeling
even-
it, but
it's not even
What?
Russian.
He's Russian.
What the hell is the Kumatang?
It's the Russian military.
Huh.
Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Yep, Russia.
These ones have got the
What?
beret. What the hell is going on here? Who's this?
That's French or
Bastille.
French, yeah.
Lame.
Enjoy your night,
Blue
Wolf Kitty.
eggshell. Do you reckon you could beat Kim Jong-un in a fight?
So long as he isn't 6'6", I'm pretty sure I'd whoop his ass.
1.6. Okay, so he's like 5'6".
He's shorter than me. No, I'd pound him into a pudding. I'd destroy him.
What do you think?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll get a 6.
That's not bad. Number 24, Argentina Sergeant School.
He's such a nice
Yeah,
dude,
Tux
by
is
the way.
Tux is
He's
doing
a
the grill for
good
now.
voice for,
Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Lou.
What do you rate this one? This looks stupid as shit.
I mean, a nice bright red stupid hats. I mean, it's a classic 7. This is
He's
probably
doing
the most recognizable military dumb shit ever. The Spanish Royal Guard.
That's pretty cool.
That's a proper military outfit.
What's the point of a spiky
Who
hat?
gives a fuck? Do you need a reason? Think about it. Nobody's fucking with you when you got a spiky hat.
This might be entirely wrong, but I've got 2 theories on spiky
High
hats.
fashion.
First is, you run out of weapons, you lost your gun or whatever, you can swing your hat.
Absolutely.
Or the other is, it's a statement that says, our men are so disciplined, they never need to sit down.
Oh, because you can't sit on the hat.
Yeah, like that, the half coat on the shoulder thing, that's pretty neato.
No nameplates, no metal whatsoever. It's like a very... It almost looks like a costume.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Swiss Vatican Guard uniform.
I saw them.
That is proper cool.
I mean, they're wearing designer belts, dude. Are you seeing that buckle?
Italian. Hey.
Ooh.
Everyone's a vampire. That's kind of cool.
Just fix the
Italians
second.
have police?
Just
I thought they
fix
just
the
had the
second
mob.
clip for you if no one
Why
else
have
beat me to
both?
it already.
You know what I mean? It's such a waste.
Oh,
for the
me
taxpayer
lose my
money
fucking
towards
mind.
other shit. Just
Thank
let the
you.
mob
Feel
handle
free
the
to
city.
drop it in
That
the
is
clips
swift.
in Discord.
That's
Thank
really
you.
nice.
That red stripe down the leg. I like that one. That's a solid one.
Easy number 1.
Good boy. Oh.
Tattoos on the hand.
You really
When
want
you
to
have
wear
your
it now,
hands
don't you?
completely covered, it's like I'm not planning on working another day in my life. These hands
Yeah.
aren't gonna touch cash money or anything of the sort. I'm confident in that.
That's what's going on with Post Malone and all that stuff. It's like, well, I've got tattoos all over my face because I'm not expecting to work retail.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah, that's
not.
interesting as like a sort of status marker.
Yeah. Why do you think people go to the trouble of getting removed like Japanese lettering and stuff? Like, how much could that really matter?
Yeah, no, I don't get that.
I don't want them knowing that I've got spicy mustard down my spine. Just leave it. What? This shit costs like thousands of dollars to get removed. Just live with it.
Doggo is having a time.
Here's the thing. That looks like a real tattoo.
That does look real to me as
Berate
well.
toast.
What about my next?
Oh my god, these are, yeah, some of these are kind of...
The terrible thing is that he's going to get a DMCA claim for that tattoo now.
I like the idea that he loses this hand in like a wheat thresher or something. So he's just
Come.
one
No.
hand.
Cool.
You're thinking too basic. I like to imagine that that's the symbol of the Japanese god that's trapped within him. So he does these sort of hand motions like in Naruto, and his final power is like, overcome! And he just splooges everywhere to overcome his enemies.
It sounds like a limit break for in Final Fantasy VII.
You know what else sounds like a limit break?
What?
Uber driver. Because it's quite a boring thing when you just think about it normally, but if you kind of shout it with all your energy, Uber driver, like it feels like a power move, dude.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
High fashion.
What is Supreme?
It very much started as a meme where they were literally making fun of high fashion. And then
Yeah.
upon seeing the very easy profitability of the success of their meme, they decided to double
Make
down
it
on the
high
meme, but then
fashion.
also unironically make clothing. But then they also have a Supreme crowbar and a brick that's like $900. And it's
Yeah,
already sold
I don't
$1
understand.
million company.
Yeah. Fucking
They're
hell.
big boys. They're big boys. It's stuff like this that gives me hope. Nothing but good marketing.
Or just have like a lot of dumb customers. Quick, Samito, plug your merch.
Internethistorian.com/NordVPN. Fuck. If you can find anything to buy, I'll buy it for you.
How do I get to the brick?
I don't know what their catalog looks like.
I really like that.
Oh! This is a pill designed, what is that, a sofa?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, go for that, dude. $1,900. Bet you Jake Paul's got one of these. You want to see another website kind of like Supreme?
Yes.
Oh, God.
You've definitely seen these guys. The Antisocial Social Club?
Nope.
You've never seen these?
Nope.
Not even on YouTube videos or something?
Nope.
This logo with the tiny little wave aesthetic, sometimes with flowers over it, on the chest of t-shirts, on the back of hoodies. I mean, these are hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Why?
Buy one. I dare you.
Why?
That's
dare
very
you.
funny. This really is excellent marketing.
That's just...
Yeah, I mean, if high fashion is about scarcity, then
It's
this is
PowerPoint.
about as good as it gets.
Word art.
To me.
Yeah, man. Well, Internet Historian, it's probably about time we bring this to an end.
My God.
I've actually already invested all of my meme coins into purchasing my half of the In the Field trademark.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I now own this half of the screen.
Now, hold on a minute.
This half of the room.
Oh.
This chair. This is all now.
You can have the bottom half with the taskbar.
You see this watermark that's slowly coming in from your side
No,
of the
I
screen?
don't like that actually. I'm just gonna push that. I'll push that over there.
This is now the In the Field Media Show. I'm going through a tunnel. Leave your house, please.
Oh no, fuck that. I've pulled out my gun actually. And,
You can't have those.
My Dolce and the
This
Gabbana
isn't
gold-plated gun, and I'm firing wildly and to the left. I don't know where you are on the screen.
It's fine. Neither do the editors.
I'm just spinning.
I'm holding up my Alexander Wang bulletproof
I have a
shield
blinky.
from Call of Duty 3. You know who we're having on next time?
Who?
We're having on who you having on next time?
I think it's you. No, it's
very
many
clicky.
kudos.
Next, we're getting many fucking kudos.
Listen, you got the COVID. You need to get out of my lounge before you give me the
lounge
COVID as well.
will remain as it is. I'll go out.
Brutal. Nick, use a scarf. I am totes cozy, dude. Hella cozy. Doggo, what did you find? What? What are you tossing behind me? Are you making a mess? Child, what are you doing? Don't look at me like that. Tell me your shenanigans. Good talk. Okay. Never mind. And here I thought he was going to be social and share his life goals with us. Yeah, you clicky click. Okay. Ooh, a few people who are all on we haven't rated in a long while now. I say we'll hit up Vocal next time. Let's go give Johnny some love, okay? You know, 'cause Johnny. What the fuck's that in my... That's weird. Okay. It's like, let's just go give Johnny some love. We gotta give him love, otherwise I'll be sad. He's doing a good job. Alright. Our raid message will be...
Okay, don't stay away now. Okay, you two stay here.
Bye.
Oh, no, okay. Oh. Okay, they said goodbye to me. I thought I was saying goodbye to them. They say goodbye to me. They're like...
Shows your BTR, Twinkie. Do they have BTRs in this game?
Fine. I can deal with that. I can deal with a little bit of
Yep, that'll be our... That'll be our raid message for you guys. Your hood is ready? I don't quite follow. That is, but... we're going to go give Johnny some love. I will see you guys on Friday. We have some fun stuff we can definitely do. We will see if you guys can manage not to break my stream again. Please. Please. It doesn't need the help. It's it's so young it doesn't need to die. But, yeah, I'll see you guys soon, okay? Thank you for breaking my stream, thank you for whatever the fuck's going on here, but... Yes, remember, my phobia is fan art and donations, so keep that in mind. Bye!
Yeah, like, you got that southern, like, haunted, creepy eldritch thing going on there. Like that Lovecraft country energy. Wait a second, who do I spy here? Who's that I spy with my little eye? Coming on in to freaking raid me! Well, howdy there, Raskus, old bobo, the cute sexitarian. How you doing there, you hot stud muffin, you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you been? Tell me, show us your BTR Twinkie? My BTR Twinkie? What's a BTR Twinkie? What even is that? I don't even know what that is. A BTR Twinkie? Eli Strange Love, Lapito, Zovakin, welcome on in. Nightly James, good to see you. I don't know what my beefy Twinkie is. I'm sorry. What's a BTR? You want a Twinkie like a Hostess cake? I mean, I'm glad to share some with y'all. Oh man. Hey, holy cow, Ras Ramsey couldn't have timed that better. It's your gun, you twink. My gun? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see my gun. Hey, you. No, gummy. Out of the way. Oh, you seem to be retreating. Boop. Well, let's run him down. Run him down off the road. Boop. All right. Well, once will stay there. Oh, wait, and cheating over there. Oh, crap. Oh, hopefully it's got one piece.